Good afternoon. It is 1:20 p.m. here. I slept in like a motherfucker. I wasn't actually gonna stream today, but I was shopping just about 20 minutes ago and I'm like, I have successfully quit caffeine. That is a monumental achievement. So how about everything in moderation, baby. As long as I'm not doing it every day, it's not gonna hurt every once in a while. So yeah, I figured, hey, why not grab a cup of coffee, sit down for a nice work session, and get something done as opposed to taking the whole day off. So we're gonna be kind of just picking up where we left off in last video. Time to give everyone a little bit of a rundown of what's going on. Why are you creating 3D animations in a 2D game? Very good question. It's been a while since I've given an actual proper explanation as to why I'm actually doing this, so why don't we just go over it real quick before we start off today's work session. I also probably didn't explain it too well when I did actually explain it ages ago, so let's take a little look at a little game called Dead Cells. A lot of you guys would have seen this game, probably noticed that the animations are very, very goddamn sleek, very sexy. They're pixel art, right? You saw how fluid and sexy the animations are. It must have cost quite a bit of money to pay an artist for all those lovely frame-by-frame animations. No. Just no. What they did is they created a 3D workflow for actually rigging up the animations in Blender. You just take in an FBX file, I'd imagine, that would just render that out into frame-by-frame pixel art. And then they'd obviously take those frames. Easy way of doing animations without actually having to painstakingly draw out every single frame. That's what they've done. If you can see here, that looks goddamn good. Here's the key difference. So you see this frame. Look how much of a jump that is. Look at that. I just missed it. That right there. It's not the end of the world, but I feel like we can do a better job. What if I told you that instead of rendering out animations frame by frame from Blender, we take that very same 3D model and plonk it directly into the game engine? Now, we have all the bones of the model live to manipulate as we see fit during gameplay at runtime, allowing for all kinds of stuff like ragdolls, inverse kinematics, the blending of multiple animations together. What's that? You're crouching. What's that? You're running. Now you're crouch running. That's crazy. And of course, blending animations together seamlessly. You're falling, now you're rolling, blend them. You're interpolating between two different key frames. And it looks sexy. All for the low cost of 4 months worth of work. I'm having fun learning about all of this, so fuck you. What we're trying to do is we're trying to take this pose here and essentially put that into the game. And this is the first frame of an animation, right? And I'm basically just trying to get that to work, but I'm having all sorts of difficulty with 4x4 matrices. I've been thinking, right? Right now, it's not exactly working too well. Like, it's there. Like, that's the rotation we want, but the translation are a little bit off. I think all this is a matrix multiplication order problem. So I've just got to figure out how to multiply in the right order. And another thing that I've thought of doing is actually looking at all the matrices and stepping through it all and seeing what it actually adds up to, because it might not be proper. How about I go back to the first keyframe and just make sure all of this is working? All right, well, that's obviously just not working. Yeah, so that's all I'm really going to be doing this session is figuring that out. We've only got the rotation channels back in. So I think if I literally just uncomment this and then put this back in. Yeah, so if I do that, then that is exactly what it wants, right? Also, forgot to mention, you're probably wondering why the quality is just taking a drastic turn. It's because I'm using a webcam. So you're kind of just going to have to put up with this for now. I was going to set up this second angle this morning, but I haven't gone around to it. I'm basically just trying to find a nice angle that I can set this up at. That way I can kind of go there for recording the videos. This webcam's just going to stay permanently fixed here. There's no point having a massive ass DSLR if I am this size right here. All right, those are all the multiplications that are happening. And I've basically just assigned them to 4 different keys. So depending on what I press, that'll swap around the order. So hold down R to rotate. Is that legit? That looks legit to me, yeah. Ah, so it was this. It was the order of this. That was the one thing that I didn't test. Now it's just a matter of testing the other keyframes. So what does the first one look like? That's looking good. What does the third keyframe look like? Almost, but not quite. That's actually what it fucking looks. No way. No way. There's no way that works. Holy shit. Fuck. Fucking look at that! Animations, baby! Woo! Oh, that's a fucking W. Holy shit. It's all in the order. I just brute forced my way through the entire ordering problem by assigning them to different keys. And then whenever I press that key, it swaps the order around of that particular multiplication. And that's how I found out what order I should multiply it in. That is the dumbest solution ever, but it worked. For testing purposes, let's put this back to 0.1. That's fucked up. Yeah, that's not looking good. God damn, I thought that was it. I thought that was it, man. Back to the drawing board. So close. Kind of just out of ideas, dude. I just don't know what to do. This is kind of getting out of hand at this point, but I don't know what to do. That's all I've really got in me for today. We're almost there. We're almost there. In some cases, it works. In others, it definitely does not. I feel like all the data is definitely there, though. It's just a matter of figuring out the order. I'll figure it out eventually. See you guys later. Ladies and gents, welcome back to another session. I have one thing that I can try. One thing that I can try to get this working. And then if this doesn't work, then I'm bringing in the big guns. The font's starting to look pretty good. Almost got it to where it is. It's a lot more centered now and nice and padded out properly. If you want to get access to this font, then you can head on over to rain.gg/font and become a member. You'll get this font alongside a bunch of other cool shit like access to the Discord crack den. Let me show you. Really quite something special. This right here, access to the crack den. It's quite lovely. We've got a bunch of channels. You also get this consciousness stream thing, and it's kind of just like a journal. You also got access to all my source code, which is cool, I guess, if you want to have a little look-see at what I'm actually doing. That's about it for now. Like I mentioned in that blog post the other day, I really don't like asking for money, and I try to make it as valuable for you guys as possible to actually become members and support the project and whatnot. We're just adding as much rewards for it as possible to kind of make it more worthwhile, I guess. There's two ways you can become a member. Either if you head on over to twitch.tv/Randy, you can drop a Prime Gaming subscription if you have an Amazon Prime account, and then you can head on over to rain.gg/Prime, link your Twitch account, and you can just get a free membership. Obviously, the other way, you can just go to rain.gg/fund, become a member, $5 Aussie a month, and yeah, so there's me shilling out for this video. All right, let's move on. Enough dilly-dallying. Did I use that right this time? You know what time it is, boys. Time for that white noise. Except you're not hearing that white noise on this video because that would make for a boring video. You're hearing actual music. But everyone on the stream, including myself, are listening to the sweet, sweet sound of... Alrighty, like I mentioned earlier, I have one more little trick up my sleeve, and it's reversing the order of this loop. Don't know why that would make a difference. Actually, I do know why, because we're literally reversing the order of the matrices. But maybe it's something useful. Well, that doesn't do shit. Time to bring out the big guns, boys. My boy. Let's hope Carl's got some wisdom in here.
An animated model has two main the transforms of the joints. In for the animated model is just the mesh data. So over the coming weeks, I'm going to be doing some more tutorials on the image represents one of the joints.
Now, is that what my animation data actually looks like? Because I don't think that's what it looks like. Real quick, I'm thinking about this all wrong, aren't I? This is the rotation of every single bone. If I am correct in my thought process right now, this should all be the same and rotated exactly one, which it isn't. Yeah, that's exactly how I thought it was. That right there is the rotation of the current thing. If you look in Blender at 0, then that's the exact rotation that we want for that third bone. But for some reason, that's animation data. Well. I'm gonna keep thinking about this over lunch. I'm just gonna pace around my house thinking about this. I'll figure it out. All right, that's session 1 of the day down. I'll be back. Lunch at 8:30. Oh, true. It is 8:30. It's kind of like brekkie. I'm not actually having lunch. I'm just having a little snack. I'm just having a little protein shake. I might be back in literally like an hour or so. Who knows? Alright, so remember how I said that I was gonna go just relax and kinda not be here? That's gotta hurt your ears, I'm sorry. But it's back to basics. I'm literally not turning this stream off until this problem is solved. I'm going to just be pacing around my entire fucking house, just figuring this out. So, I mean, this isn't really content, but like, I'm just gonna be live anyway, so I'm just gonna be silent most of the time. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I need to figure this shit out. I've been caught up on it for way too goddamn long. Got 1 week and 4 days until I have to have a finished video. So far, I've barely even started started the video because like I thought I would have all of this done within the first few days of me starting, but I started like 2 fucking weeks ago and it's just nothing's working for me. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to just look at a bunch of different resources, figure out how to draw lines for the matrices. I'm joking. I love you guys. Sometimes. We want to render a point. A single point. Just one little boop. Like that. Now, let's say that's the origin point. A transformation matrix. Just have a translation of like 10. Now, what if we were to rotate? Sokotoa. I'm hungry. Let me go get some lunch. I tell you what though, we ain't stopping this stream until I figure this out. I don't care how long I go for. If I'm just gonna sit here in silence, that's what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna grab a break, I'm gonna grab a break in silence. I just realized. I'm gonna go out for a walk. Bye. Oh. It was a nice walk. My walk was lovely. Thanks for asking. In that walk, I have kind of thought of something. Why don't I just do it properly, you know? Do it in the right order. Because I'm still using the wrong order here, I think. I think I'm doing it in the complete wrong order. Why can't it be simple? Oh, I just realized something. I sat down for a reason, and it wasn't to do with that. So, plan's really quite simple right now. What we're gonna do here is stand and eat my lunch in silence. You see, I have a muffin in the fridge, but I kind of want to save that for like my celebration muffin. You know what I mean? But I finish this in 20 minutes. I'm not eating my muffin. All right, so I've been thinking, right? Did somebody say scrap all of this? Yes, sir. Would it be dog of me to end the stream and come back in 2 hours and fix it? That's it though. That's exactly it. That's what I've been trying to do, but my boy Thin Matrix has just articulated it so nicely. And all I'm gonna have to do now is just backtrack a little bit and get these correct values. I'll be back in 2 hours for the final session. Prepare your anuses. We'll be back very momentarily, right after this short break. Bye bye bye. Another day of working on skeletal animations. I get the feeling today's gonna be the last day. I've been working on this problem for a good couple weeks now, and it's just kinda battered me around. And I really hope that this is the last day that I have to be working on it, because quite frankly, I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated. What do I wanna do? Find the difference between the animation pose and the bind pose. We will see how we go. Let's get it going. I tell you what, this is gonna be useful, so I'm going to set it up. I'm basically gonna draw the debug lines of the skeleton over the model somehow. I think that's the first thing I'm gonna attempt. I'm just gonna try and draw the debug bones, because if I can't do that, then what the fuck am I really doing, you know? We're probably not gonna solve it today, but I'm gonna create a completely new shader that renders the debug bones. Okay, so that's the function filled out properly. Now we just need to pass this data into a new shader and shade the bones properly. So we've got all the shader source. Now it's just a matter of compiling it properly. Okay, so it loops over all the shaders and actually tries to find the path, I think. So I think those shaders should be good. Is that all I need to do to make a shader? That would be sick. What the fuck did I just do to make that work? Maybe it was the offset, the origin shift down here that was messing everything up. I just accidentally fixed that. I'll take it, I guess. I still want to render this debug skeleton though. Kinda hell-bent on that now. I'm just, sorry, I'm just absolutely baffled. There's no fucking way, dude. There is absolutely no way. Ah! What the fuck? There is no way. Animations. I just accidentally fixed animations. It was all because of the origin shift right here. This origin shift that was being applied messed up the entire thing. Well, it looks like today we are gonna solve that problem. Accidentally. I'll take it, I guess. That was all me, right? This doesn't feel real. I've been working on this for like 2 straight weeks now. Well, ladies and gents, thank you very much for tuning into this session, into this video. If you enjoyed it, I am so goddamn glad that that is done. We're gonna be moving on to the next problem, of course, but I feel like we can just kind of take a moment to celebrate. Alright, celebration's over. Now we gotta make a fucking animation system. Let's go! In the next video, though. Alright, see you guys. Adios. I almost forgot. Victory muffin. Okay.